conditioner.
It sounds like you're so far away. You're like, air conditioner! That's what happens when you don't have AC in your house.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour with Alison and Alex. I'm Alison Haislip.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. The Half Hour Happy Hour is a weekly podcast where we spend approximately half an hour being happy.
An hour? An houring?
An hour-y.
That sounds like
Hour-y sounds like a snow owl or something like that. With us, as always, the lovely and talented Tom Kravsky.
Yes.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, the voice of the listener.
Yeah.
I like to think.
The voice of the listener.
I ask the questions that probably not as good as the questions they would actually ask.
Two of them think of.
Tom, way to make yourself feel way
The voice
important.
of the listener. Thank you.
The voice
Yeah.
of the listener. By the way, I'm Alex Albrecht. I don't think I said that.
Oh, hi, Alex.
What's
Albrecht.
up?
Fun fact that we learned about Tom today.
Ooh.
Oh,
He auditioned for Robin in...
He said that on the show like
Batman
7 times.
You did?
Yeah, it was a long time. Yeah, did I?
I
I do like to brag about it.
Yeah.
I feel
That was a
like
long time
when
ago.
I got it in the text messages today, it was the first time I heard that
You
information.
don't really pay attention to me, do you?
Actually,
Maybe I hear that you say it at parties or something.
Probably. Yeah, that was,
Yeah.
that was-
say it
Oh,
at
I
parties.
actually do remember this now because I'm pretty sure we got into a conversation about Chris O'Donnell.
oh, yeah. Yeah, he stole
All
my
right.
role. It was between me and him.
Never mind. I have no fun facts about Tom. I'm going to take my first sip of liquid today, and it's wine.
Yay.
I haven't even had water today. Yay.
Your kidneys are like, woo, fuck.
They're like, oh, brace yourself, guys. It's going to be one of those days.
yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday morning
Saturday
kidney
morning, yeah.
function.
Woo.
I ate an entire pizza last night.
Hey, we all have goals.
Speaking of kidney function,
Well, so when your wife's gone, you just
How did you eat an entire pizza? Like, what do you
with
mean?
my mouth and hands.
threw a straw.
Yeah.
Why
the
did
normal
you,
way.
Why did you order a pizza by yourself?
What else am I going to do?
I don't
was
know.
like, it was here. The Diablo 3 patch just came out, so the new season's up.
yes.
So me and my buddy Jerry, we were like, we should be playing Diablo 3.
Your buddy Jerry, who no longer talks to me.
That's the one. So I was like, well, what is the best way to get food into my belly through my mouth that I can do quickly while sitting at the computer? The
Pizza.
answer was pizza.
And you
Order
ate
pizza.
Over how much time did it take you to eat this entire pizza?
10 minutes, something like
Was
that.
it a large?
You ate an entire pizza in 10 minutes?
It was a medium
I
pizza.
I'm with Alex. I think I could do it.
Yeah.
Easily.
Medium pizza,
Guys
it's not
and
that
pizza,
bad.
yeah.
I mean, I think I threw away a piece. So it wasn't
Why
like
would you
that
throw
big.
a piece away? Why didn't you put it in the
So you
fridge?
didn't eat a whole pizza.
Because it was so much. Oh, because I'm doing the 4-hour body thing.
Oh, it was your cheat day.
Well, it was the beginning of my cheat
Night.
Saturday.
I see.
So I was like,
But you didn't have to
Cheating
throw that. I
Eve.
would have eaten that slice of pizza today.
Yeah, why don't you think of Allison? I
Yeah.
brought her leftover wine.
Think of me.
Now that is true.
Tom brought me
was
leftover
like,
wine.
I should just throw this away. No, I'll give this to Allison.
Yeah, exactly.
last
And
night
now
as
I'm drinking it.
as I'm throwing
so
away
had
my
you had
pizza-
one slice of pizza left, I would have
would've
eaten
had
it.
it?
I would have had leftover pizza and leftover
What about
wine.
cinnamon nuts?
Cinnamon.
Yeah, that's more breakfasty actually. So I could do some cinnamon.
I should have
nuts.
saved it. You know what? They're probably still on the top of the trash. So if you want,
Oh,
we could
Dude.
Seinfeld it.
there's a part of me that wants to say yes, but I'm going to say no solely so people don't think I'm disgusting.
I have so started to throw things away, like especially sugar. Like I'm a big candy guy.
Oh, yeah.
Like if I'm going, okay, well I'm done with this candy.
Right.
Like half a bag of M&Ms, and it's Saturday, so I'm doing my cheat day, so I'm eat as many M&Ms as I want. But the next day I cannot have any M&Ms. I will dump the bag of M&Ms into the trash.
Okay, why?
Because if I leave the bag of M&Ms
Allison.
in the trash, I will go get that the next day.
What you should put them in a.
I can't know they exist.
No,
Really?
we should.
What you need to do is create like a cheat
A
day.
cheat hole? Like
yeah,
safe?
like a cheat day cupboard.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, like have
With
one
a time,
cupboard.
it's got to have a time lock on it though, because I'll go in that cupboard.
No, it's a safe that only Allison and I know the combination to, but it has a deposit slip on the top. So you just slide the pizza right in there, and then we come in on Saturday and we unlock it.
And he's like,
Yeah.
let's see
It's a
what kind of.
deposit.
You open it up, it's just this festering pile of shit. It's like
Yay!
4 slices of pizza from Monday,
I'd eat
half
it.
a bag of M&Ms.
They're all full of preserves. That'd be fine.
Yeah, that actually
Alex, you
is
just
true.
need a cheat cupboard, which you know you cannot open during the week. week.
I will open
and
it.
Really?
Oh yeah.
What? Don't you have
Heather,
willpower?
no, it's gone. Well, I start the day with some good willpower, but then by the end, it's all gone.
I'm normally like that too. Like my days, I'm like, I'll have a nice little breakfast and I'll like eat mini carrots all day and like munch on almonds and have healthy snacks, and then dinner rolls around and I'm like, Thai food and ice cream.
That is awesome. Yeah, no, I can't. And Heather's hard. Like Heather can do that.
Yeah.
So she'll do things like she'll go, oh, I went, like I have a feeling she'll come down because she's up in Fresno. And in Bakersfield, there's this amazing taffy place. Taffy. And they make fantastic saltwater taffies.
I'm going to be honest, you have not had taffy unless you've had it from the Jersey Shore.
I would agree with that. Yeah. However, you should have like this.
I can
taffy,
understand that this would be great.
They
but
like
true saltwater
go
taffy.
out of the way to go get taffy. So she'll come back with like these, and they're like peanut butter taffy with actual ground peanuts inside the peanut butter taffy. It's fantastic. But the problem is, she'll come back with a bag of them. She'll eat one or two, and then be cool. And I'm like, there's a bag of taffy.
All the taffy.
We need to eat all the taffy.
Give it to Allison.
Yes.
Allison lives 10 minutes away from you. I will drive over during any day of the week.
Allison, you got to come take this taffy out of my house. Yeah. I'm on my way.
I'm there. I got you, Alex.
Mainly for your support.
I
also,
got you.
So much taffy.
So much taffy. I am your friend, Alex. I will do this for you.
I love it. You'll jump on that peanut grenade.
I will.
That's
Gladly.
so sweet of you. Anything fun and exciting happen this week?
No.
No.
Hey,
Another
there
conversation.
We go. All right. What about you, Tom?
Yeah, tons of stuff.
Tons
I'm not going to tell you about it. No. Allison.
We should talk about the cover art contest.
Ooh, yes.
Okay, so we have our 3 finalists.
Yes.
We're going to post all 3 online this week. We would love for you guys to vote on them. Now, that being said, I'm out of town next weekend because it's Labor Day weekend and my cousin's getting married, so we're recording our following week podcast early, so we won't have the finalists or we won't have the winner.
Well, unless
unless
there is a clear winner. I mean, if we put I put this up Monday and then there's a clear winner by Wednesday.
Okay, possibly.
Look, I'm just saying there's a world in which
I'm just saying we're gonna put the poll up, but we probably won't announce the winner for 2 weeks. So don't freak out. That's sort of what we're getting at.
A lot of great entries, by the way. A lot of great
entries. So it is down to 3, and those 3 are Matthew, Paul, and Elizabeth. First off, I thought it was
Matthew, Paul, and Elizabeth.
Matthew,
the
Paul,
apostles.
and Elizabeth.
Or like the Beatles.
That too.
Exactly. It's the Treatles because there's 3 of them.
There's 3 of them.
It's the Treatles.
What was that?
Monkeys?
What was that folk group that was Peter, Paul, and Mary?
Oh, yeah.
It's almost Peter, Paul, and Mary, except it's Matthew, Paul, and Elizabeth. It's 33% of the way to being Peter, Paul, and Mary.
All right. Very good. Let's do some... Ooh. All right. Here's an email.
Emails.
From Brian.
Hi, Brian.
Speech impediment or Minnesota accent?
Brian.
Ooh.
Our big fan, Brian. He's always writing to us.
Wait,
is this Brian?
Stuck on a plane?
Brian.
Yeah, this is Stuck on the Plane, Brian.
Is it?
Yeah.
We might.
How do we know? I just said Brian.
He tweeted me.
And said
he's going to send in this
Oh,
great. Oh, okay.
God, Tom, you pay
right.
attention.
And he says, hey, gang, I promised Tom on Twitter that I'd share the story.
All we had to do was continue reading the email.
I was so distracted. I was like, Tom, what are you saying?
I was like, we might have more than one listener named Brian.
I don't think we do.
Might.
It's pretty clear now that we don't.
All right. What's up,
we have
Japan,
one Brian, one Victor.
Yeah.
Okay, first, I have to set the stage. You're going to want to laugh right off the bat. Hold back the urges until it gets worse.
Oh, my.
When I was
gets worse.
When I was in first class, my parents... When I was in first class...
First grade?
I think he means first grade.
First class.
But I'm wondering...
Brian is a worldly traveler.
He is a
Maybe they
worldly
call
traveler.
it first class somewhere else.
My parents really set me up for success. Picture this, 1990. I'm rocking a classic hairdo of tiger stripes and a short rat tail.
Yeah.
Awesome choice.
Wait, he was in the first grade in 1990?
I'm wearing glasses. Get ready. That's going to happen a lot more.
Yeah.
I'm wearing glasses, and not just any glasses. I was an active young boy, so mine had the safety bar across the nose bridge
Nerd alert.
to keep them in one piece. And I have a lazy eye, or had a lazy eye, so I was rocking bifocals.
Oh, wow.
Jeez. But remember, it was 1990, so those weren't those in-line or no-line bifocals. You could see the things from a mile away, and since my left eye was lazy, my optometrist thought it needed to be straightened.
Oh, no.
So they gave me an eye patch. Now you get the picture. Simply
Now
put,
you're a pirate.
first grade was rough for me.
You already had the cool hair. I mean,
I know. The one thing you did right was the hair.
Yeah.
But on top of all this, they thought I had a speech impediment. For my entire year, I had to spend 2 days a week working on this apparent speech impediment. One day I would practice reading out loud with one-on-one with the teacher. The other day I would read out loud to the class. Why would
That
they
was my
do,
biggest
why
nightmare.
Why would any adult think that was a good idea?
I don't know.
It was the 90s.
I had
Come on.
so much anxiety reading out loud in class.
But what adult now would go, you know what? Let's have this kid stand up in front of class and read. I'd be like, are you fucking high?
Yeah.
Like, that's the
We've already told him he has a problem.
Destroying this kid.
Yeah.
Look at that eye patch. Give me a break. I mean, I just feel like sometimes adults are assholes to kids.
Yeah,
like,
they don't get it.
But how could they not? They were kids.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You forget. Never grow up.
Yeah.
grow up.
Seriously, Peter Pan got it right. Okay. Now I've described 6-year-old Brian to you. It did not go well for me. Let's just say I didn't make a lot of friends that year. Here was the kicker. I didn't have a speech impediment. They discovered this a year into my treatment after they met my mother.
What?
Now, I grew up in Iowa, but my mom's family is from northern Minnesota.
Okay.
And they
talk
have
like
an
Fargo.
accent. I have my mother's northern Minnesota accent,
Don't
which I
you
guess
know?
sounds like a speech impediment to the rest of America.
Oh my
This is amazing.
To the rest of
After that, I didn't have to read in front of the class anymore. Oh, my God.
Oh.
Oh, my God.
I have a friend who grew up in Boston.
That is crazy, Brian. That is
Yeah.
fucking crazy.
I have a friend who grew up in Boston, so he had like the thick Boston
yeah.
accent. How you like them out, but whatever that is. That was more New York. Whatever, you get what I'm saying.
You like them out or whatever. I'm not good.
I'm not good at it. But he told me when he was a kid, he thought the cooking utensil that you use to like flip pancakes was a spatula. Because if you say the word spatula with a Boston accent, it's spatula. So he didn't realize that the word was actually spatula.
Dude, it's a spatula.
Oh.
Yeah,
He thought it was being said with a Boston accent.
Being from
Interesting.
Boston, I can understand
Yes.
that. That's funny.
And also the word parka. Like a coat, like a winter coat. He thought it was a parker. But you say it
really?
with a Boston accent and it's a
Parka.
parka.
Put on your parka.
Oh, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Like, I love that Paca Posey.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put my Paca on and go see Paca Posey in that
Yeah.
Pacan
Exactly.
movie.
In that Paca movie?
Yeah, the Pacan movie. Paca and Harvard Square.
Paca can have its guy.
Parka.
That's amazing. First
Yes.
off, guys, Marcine sent this in, but I also just want to kind of overall say, holy shit.
Who's Marcin?
One of our fans.
Hi, Marcin.
It actually says Martin, but his name is spelled Marcin, so I'm wondering if it's like Martin from Poland. Like that's how you spell Martin in Polish, maybe? I don't know, because
You're
I
just
said
making this
Marcin.
up?
I'm reading his like Google name, and it says Marcin, and then I look down and it says Martin from
hi,
Poland.
Hi, Martin from Poland.
Dear Half Hour Happy Hour Trio, recently 2 people claimed they have found the Nazi gold train.
Yeah.
Did
yeah.
you see this?
I haven't seen it, but I heard rumors of it.
Oh my God! It is rumored to contain tons of gold and other resources as well, and they think it might actually have the Amber Room.
The Amber Room?
What's the Amber Room?
Oh my God!
No, I don't know this.
No, what?
So
Learn us, Alex. Learn us.
Yeah.
So the Amber Room was a room in a castle or like a thing. I feel like it was a Russian thing. Amber Room. I feel like it was a Russian, like, you know, some Russian thing. But essentially
Like a
it was a
room made
giant
out of
room
amber?
made out of amber. Yeah, here we go. The Amber Room is a world-famous chamber decorated in amber panels packed with gold leaf and mirrors located in the Catherine Palace of holy shit near St. Petersburg.
You couldn't say St. Petersburg?
It's in Russia. Basically,
Yeah.
it was originally constructed in the 18th century in Prussia. The Amber Room
Prussia.
disappeared during World War II.
How does the whole room
They
disappear?
just stripped
They
it down.
stripped it down, and they say that it's worth like something fucking crazy, like $400 million or something like that.
Ooh.
Just based on the amount of amber, but also if you keep it as like, this is the Amber Room. Anyway, there is a rumor
Yes.
that they believe the Amber Room pieces are actually on this Nazi train.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's a fucking Nazi gold
right.
train.
Where's this train again?
It is in the middle of Poland, I think.
And so
And
they,
how do you just lose a train?
yeah.
So that is the weird thing, because it's on a piece of track. Like, it's still on a piece
Yeah.
of track. It's in Poland. And
People just walk past it all this
That's
time
an
and didn't
easy
realize?
joke right there. I won't go to. Being Polish, I could, but I'm not.
yeah, you're like Krajewski
That's what
just came out
Krajewski,
of
yeah.
Yeah.
So it.
Yep. Oh, mix it down. Yo.
So essentially, the way that it happened. Oh, it looks like it might have been in a an underground
tunnel.
Yeah, basically, the train was rumored to have been carried gold, blah, 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 local fund. So it basically was on this unused chunk of track that's
Right.
like 4 kilometers long.
Right.
And basically, it's just in the middle of nowhere.
Wow.
And the crazy thing is, the only way that it actually came out that this had been found was that it was the deathbed of one of the Polish guys who helped hide it.
No way.
Oh.
Yeah.
When did he die?
Like a couple weeks ago.
Oh my!
And he
gosh.
said the train.
He
is
said,
here.
by the way,
BT
You know that
dubs.
train you're
BT
looking for?
dubs. But he also said, be careful because we
Booby-trapped it?
Booby-trapped it with explosives.
Oh.
I mean, it's like out of a fucking movie.
Goonies adventure
Yeah.
with
Or
serious
Indiana Jones.
Yeah, or Gooniana Jones.
Gooniana Jones.
Indiana Goon.
Indiana Goons? That seems weird.
Indiana Goons.
But how crazy is that? And it's fucking booby-trapped.
That's insane.
rad.
He said that there's bombs and it's just
yeah.
Well,
he
thank
said
you.
it is.
Why did Martin email that to us just to let
'Cause
us
it's a-
know?
Yeah, because he was
Awesome
like,
story.
guys,
I live in Poland.
Nazi gold train.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So recently, the last been seen at the end of World War II. It's rumored to contain tons of gold and other resources some of the Nazis stole during the war. I included a link.
Oh, neat.
May you always be super popular at podcasting.
Super.
Martin from Poland. Yeah,
Thank you, Martin from Poland.
It's like right in his
How
backyard.
awesome that we have international fans.
Yeah, I didn't even think about it, but we have a lot of them.
Yeah.
Do we have any fans who are like bomb diffusers who can go to that train and be like, "Hey, no problem."
First off,
I got
I'm
this.
sort of surprised that they were like, because they said, we can't tell you exactly where the train is. But the fact that they were like, it's sort of on these train tracks in this mile, I'd be like, honey, get in the car. We're driving the train tracks.
We're going to Poland.
We're going to Poland.
You know, my brother used to work for a company that his entire job was to figure out how to track train cars because when our rail system was created, there was no rhyme or reason to the actual cars that they use. Like trains would just take a shipment somewhere, leave the cars, and then another train would be like, "Oh, here's cars. We can use these and load them up with the shipment we need to take." So there was no
Oh, wow.
like no one owned these the cars.
The cars were just sort of like, if you're working on the railroad, here,
Exactly,
use the car.
and it's
Give a
not
penny,
until
take a penny kind
it's
of
not
thing.
until recently that people were like, "Oh, maybe we should actually like categorize these cars and figure out where exactly they are," because they're like lost rail cars all over the U.S. because they've just never been picked up by a train
weird.
somewhere.
That's so crazy.
So my brother worked on the software to like make this tracking system.
Well, that's the other thing, too. Speaking of the Nazi train.
Yeah. Speaking of the Nazi,
They
train,
actually found satellite imagery of where they said this Nazi train is, and that's where they were like, that is definitely a train. It is definitely right there. And that's why they were like, that's got to be the Nazi gold train.
Wow, that's
How
cool, man.
crazy.
That's crazy.
How fucking crazy.
Will this help like our entire world economy if we just like implement this gold back into
Well, so
society?
this. Well,
Who owns
first
it?
off,
Yeah.
welcome to the world of
Who
know,
owns
Finders
it?
keepers
Yeah.
kind of
yeah,
crap.
the finders, keepers, losers, weepers, or are we going
Let's
back to
follow
the
the law,
Hague
yeah.
and
Does
figure
Russia
out?
get their amber room back?
Does Russia get their amber room back? Does
Are there mosquitoes caught in that amber that we can use to create dinosaurs?
all of
Probably.
these are great questions?
Yeah, seriously.
I think Richard Attenborough is going to come in there and check him
Nice.
out. See if he's
I
found
think
some
Richard
stuff.
Attenborough died.
I know, but
Yeah.
he was the
think he
welcome
died.
to Jurassic Park.
Yes.
That was very good, by the way.
Thank you.
Do you have any other emails?
We have.
You cough into the mic a lot.
I know. Well, it's just I have a thing.
You have a
This is
thing?
from Wes Uber.
He has a thing, Tom.
No, I just
He has a thing.
feel like I've got the phlegms today.
Oh. Who's this from?
Wes Uber.
Wes?
Wes,
Uber?
Wes from Missouri.
Wes from
Wes
Missouri.
Dear Allison, Psychic Tom, and the guy who does all the reading. Hey, that's me.
Yeah.
Love the show, especially Allison and her random bouts of singing, which you haven't done this week. I don't know.
Oh no! Now I feel pressure.
Oh no! Oh,
What should I say?
so many things.
I can see clearly now. The rain is gone.
Very random. Very random. I like it. I got to get my.
I can
djembe
see
out.
all obstacles in your way. Oh, I'm singing the wrong words.
I believe it's in my way, not in your way. I love that you're just like above everything, and you're like, I can see all obstacles in your way.
Not gonna help you, but I can see
good
them.
luck with that
Is
trampoline.
Isn't a bird singing the song?
It is a bird.
It's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day.
Now that Titan's Grave and BattleBots have ended, please tell me where I can find more of you.
Codman coming out September 30th, only on Vimeo.
Ooh.
Go.
Oh, also, there's a company now selling ammunition specifically designed to shoot down drones.
Oh, what? What are they, like
fantastic.
bean bags or something? Or
It probably is. Let me see.
something to just without
Drone munition.
It's
What?
it's just a
shotgun
paintball gun.
shells.
It's a paintball.
And shotgun shells. He said, prepare for the drone apocalypse. Company Snake River started shitting. What the fuck? No.
Whoa.
No website.
Have you
I'm
ever
done with
wanted
you.
a freeze button?
I'm done with you, website.
That's what it said. All right, well, cool. Good to know that there's.
Yeah, but that
Yeah.
website that was talking about the article, everything exploded on my computer, so I was done.
Oh,
But
was
it
was it
exists, so we
malware? Did
It
he
wasn't
actually just
malware.
hack
It just
you?
was like ad, all this stuff, video ad. And I was like, I just need to see the one line. And
Yeah.
they're like, we want your money. Take my pants. And I'm like, I don't want your pants. Anyway.
Why would we take your pants?
Exactly. This is what I'm saying
That's
to the
a
ad.
terrible idea, ad.
I know. I was like, come on, keep your pants. Cartoon craziness from Jessica. We got to read
Cartoon
this, right?
craziness.
So I was just listening to the I'm Super Popular at Maths episode.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
That
know.
was
I'm
a
way
good
behind.
episode.
Yes, you are, Jessica. And wait until you catch
Catch
up
the
here.
fuck up, Jessica.
Man.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, Jesus, I'm glad I caught up, but Allison seems a little mad at me. And Allison brings up the cartoon she remembers that no one ever remembers, and I yelled, yeah, Dinosaurs!
Dinosaurs!
Nobody fucking remembers Dinosaurs!
Jessica, I love you.
No one else is at home, and so it's cool if I scream that, right?
Yes.
And as I'm yelling that, she was saying that before you said Dinosaurs!
Oh.
Wow.
And then she says, as I'm yelling it, Allison says, Dinosaurs! And I almost died because clearly I've survived to this email this jam. So thank you for remembering Dinosaurs and for singing it because it was pretty sweet.
Dinosaurs.
And then weirdly, because her name, I wish I had an awesome name, but it's just Jessie.
Just Jessie.
P.S. You guys can totally make up a more awesome name for me.
Ooh. All right.
Why don't we call her Jessie Saucers?
Jessie
That seems really horribly sexually offensive.
Why?
Why?
Jesse. Oh, like
Like
I don't get
boobs?
it.
Are you
I don't
talking
know.
about her boobs?
I wasn't, but then I felt it just felt weird.
You call
Jessie
them-
Saucers. We're calling
Jessie
her
Saucers. And we're talking about your boobs, Jessie.
No, we shouldn't be. But Jessie Saucers.
Alex is uncomfortable. I'm not.
I'm not. Backdoor for Science.
What?
Whoa.
This is from. This is from. No, it's the next email.
I like how that's what.
Alex, that was the worst segue ever.
What? It's the next
You were talking
email.
about being offended about boobs, and then you said backdoor, and it was just bad.
No, I said Backdoor for Science.
I know. Okay, fine.
All right, Backdoor for Science is from our buddy Victor.
Hi, Victor.
Hello, half hour, happy hour. Hope you are all doing well this morning. It's a
Yes.
beautiful day here in Connecticut, and
Hi,
I'll be heading out
Connecticut.
to a bunch of breweries soon.
Ooh,
Good luck and
Victor's
enjoy
doing
it.
it right.
Yeah.
Although I'd still prefer to drink in a hot garage with you guys. Oh, that's sweet.
It is pretty fun.
We should have like a hot garage drinking like VIP.
Let's try to do it in New York.
Sell
Yeah.
tickets
If we
and people
make it
can
to
come and
New York Comic Con, we should do that.
yeah, we should find somebody's hot sweaty garage
Woohoo!
and just invite
Maybe
people
there's
to
just a
drink.
bar called the Garage.
The Garage.
It'll be
much
it'll be
smarter.
meta.
Much smarter. I think it was 2 episodes ago that you were talking about space elevators or Hyperloop, and Alex referred
Top
to
down.
something as backdoor to science.
Oh yes.
Backdoor to Science is quite possibly the greatest nerd porn title ever.
Yes.
Okay. So
Yeah,
we were right.
Backdoor to
yes, I
Science.
agree. And let's be honest, Allison is going to have to take one for the team, literally, and star in it.
Oh my god.
Okay, that just went too far.
Did it? I think so.
It's just an
hold on.
artistic
I just loved
opinion.
Wait.
I love that you
literally,
didn't realize what you were saying.
I'm just reading
until
this
it
now.
Came out of your mouth.
I'm just reading it now, and then it says, and then he says, "Now hold on, Allison.
Okay.
hold on.
It's like he's reading my mind.
Yes, there will probably be some uncomfortable backdoor stuff going on, but
No.
Allison,
What?
this is for science.
No.
I like how your delivery of it is so
Yeah,
like.
Alex,
Well,
you're
because-
thinking
No,
that
it's-
reading
it's
this email
great.
is okay, and it's not.
I don't know. I just started reading it. It seemed like it was going to be good. Okay, now that I've made Allison hate me.
Yeah. Wow.
Welcome
it's
to
like,
my
this
world.
Is like,
Say goodbye.
This is like the episode of Blink on Doctor Who when you're like, oh my God, the email, the TV screen is repeating. Oh my God, Allison,
Yeah,
use
the
your words.
DVD
Was
thing
answering
is,
my questions.
is having a conversation
yeah,
with
the email
you.
is having a conversation with me.
It totally
Cool.
is doing that.
It's a terrible conversation.
Have a great
though.
day. Oh, and this is not the best time to mention Subway because he who shall not be named.
Jared.
But August
Totally different.
28th was Subway's 50th birthday.
Oh no.
So that's something. Until next time, Victor. Amazing. Oh, Victor. That was such a roller coaster ride
Okay.
we just took.
Yes.
I'll write the screenplay.
No.
I'll
Backdoor
write
for
the
silence.
screenplay. Fade in.
I need more wine
Sex.
for this.
Fade out. I believe that's every porn.
And we just scream science
Yeah.
at the climax.
Yeah.
Science!
Insert
Backdoor for science.
re-climax.
Oh, man.
Science! Exclamation point.
Done.
Oh my god, this is amazing. All right, let's get into some stories here.
Let's
God,
talk about some
we haven't done anything.
stories.
Okay, so how the ballpoint pen changed handwriting,
Okay. I'm with you.
and is the death of cursive.
Yeah.
oh.
So this is interesting. So I wanted to have this conversation about like how we handwrite because I don't like doing it.
Right.
Yeah.
Haven't
They don't teach cursive in schools anymore.
They don't?
Do they
No,
not?
They
Wow.
Oh my god!
Because no one writes in cursive anymore. The only thing you
My-
learn is how to sign your name.
Yes.
Which is so crazy because if you think about it, how can anybody read? I mean, if you first off, cursive is kind of fucked up. Like if you look
Yeah.
at cursive and you've only seen block letters, it's like garbledy.
I know. Like a fucking Q is the number 2. What? How does that make any
Yeah.
sense in
And the
cursive?
C, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Weird.
My
Yeah.
dad still writes in cursive to me letters all the
Really?
time. Yeah.
Wait, are
I
you
only
serious?
use-
That's adorable.
Yeah, he's an
when-
Your
adorable
dad
old man.
writes you letters?
Oh yeah, yeah. He doesn't have an
sweet.
email address,
Oh,
so
my
he writes in
God.
cursive. And
My dad just sends
That's
me
great.
emails that's like, Allie, you better pay your car insurance today. Love, Dad.
Wow, very specific.
Yeah.
My dad sends me articles. He's like, "Hey, this is a thing in your industry. Read it." And I'm like, "Oh, it's actually nice.
Yeah.
Thanks, Dad." So recently, BIC, the
BIC.
BIC,
Okay.
launched a campaign to quote unquote save handwriting,
Okay.
and it's called "Fight for Your Right."
oh,
I added the question mark.
Clever. Clever. I like it.
So,
was a pun.
and by the way, of course, the company that sells pens is desperate for people to
Yeah,
continue
please keep
using
writing.
pens.
Yeah.
So it's not that interesting, or it's not that different. But the really crazy thing is, I didn't realize how early ballpoint pens had been invented. So the first ballpoint pen patent
1984.
was in 1888.
Whoa.
Yeah, 1888 was the first patent. There were a bunch of other patents and stuff, and it didn't really catch on until the early 1900s.
Right.
But the crazy thing is that most people, and it looks like 1946 is when the sort of like Bic ballpoint pen popped on the market, and people started really picking up
When
on
it blew up.
When it blews
People
up.
were like, oh, I need to write more.
But the really crazy thing is, this is written by this teacher who said that the way that we teach people to hold a pen
yes.
is the way that we've been holding pens since pens were invented.
Right?
But it is the worst way to hold a ballpoint pen because it hurts your hand.
Oh, yeah, it does hurt. You get that
Because-
like divot on your
Yes,
finger.
because you need to have your ballpoint pen standing more vertical
Yeah.
than you would a cross point, like a cross tip fountain pen
Right. Or a pencil.
or a pencil.
Right.
So because of that, everybody's got this hand fatigue, and so they're like, "Fuck this writing shit! Like, why do I want to write in cursive? I'll just do quick block
interesting.
letters and then use my computer."
Right.
maybe they should go out of business for putting out of business the feather quill people. Remember the old feather?
Oh yeah, I love those guys.
Bic put them out of business, probably right back
Probably.
in the 80s.
Oh yeah.
Well,
and then
and
you
don't-
get those like Mont Blanc and like all those like crazy big
Like the
fountain
fancy
pens.
pens.
But
the fancy
if you think about
swanky
it,
pens.
when you see somebody writing with a fancy swanky pen,
Yeah.
they hold it really loosely. It's almost like
Yeah.
seeing
Yes.
a jazz drummer with the like standard
This-
grip, where you're like,
yes.
wow, that's a totally different. It feels so much like lighter, and you know what I mean. But when you grab a ballpoint pen, you're like fucking crushing it
and,
into
like,
your
push-
fingers.
And you always have to like scribble it to get it started.
Yeah, and by the way, I still have the fucking divot on my finger.
Yeah.
I don't. Do you guys have the divot on your finger?
I mean, I don't, but you know what's interesting? You're left-handed, aren't you? Yeah. Because as you've been telling the story,
Feel the divot.
feel the divot. Oh yeah. As you've been telling your, oh, I'm missing it. Oh yeah, that's a
She's
divot.
feeling his
Do you
divot.
feel a lot better now that I
don't
touched
need
your
to feel
finger?
Touch the
that.
divot.
All
Touch the
right,
divot.
where am I doing?
It's the first knuckle. It's like right in there.
But
and then this
as
one's
you've
just
been,
like a regular finger.
This one? No, I feel a divot there.
It's a little, but it's nothing like this one. I mean, it's like a fucking. That's where
as you've been
the
telling the
same,
story,
Alex.
you've been making all the gestures with your left hand.
I'm left-handed. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
But
so
that
funny.
also gets fucked up because when you're writing with a ballpoint pen, you choke up. You know what I mean? So you can get the thing vertical, so it'll actually the ink will come out.
Yeah.
But when you're writing, and so one of the big problems with lefties is the smear.
Yes, because you smear your hand across the
Yeah,
page.
because when you're writing, you're leaving ink, and then the hand is sliding on the blank page. When I'm writing, I'm leaving ink, and then my hand is dragging across all the fucking ink that I just put down, which is horrible. So there's a couple different things. Like most lefties, some of them will turn. Like my mom turns her hand up
Oh,
So she
yeah, I've
actually
seen people
writes
write
this.
like that. I didn't even think about that.
That's the only reason.
Yeah.
Is to avoid the ink, right?
Yeah.
And then, but really, the thing with the floaty pens is that you're sort of writing up here, like up, and
Right.
your hands below the ink as you're writing. Anyway,
So there's more
so
to the
fuck,
story?
Fuck writing.
So Penn's trying to save the world, but fuck you, you're the reason who ruined the world. No.
Exactly.
And by world, I mean writing.
Yeah.
I don't know why I
Yeah.
said
The
world.
world of
I got
handwriting.
I got a little dramatic there, guys. Sorry.
You know what? We'll let it go.
Sorry.
You're still back
Apologies.
in backdoor science.
Oh, God.
The sequel, I can picture it.
Look, I would have been so
Yeah.
okay.
The sequel, Bic ruined cursive.
Yeah. I would have been so okay with the idea of Backdoor to Science being a porn, but the fact that he had to bring me into it, not cool.
Oh, you have fans.
Cool.
That's nice.
Yeah. I mean, I totally understand it. All right.
Tom, if he had said you do it, how would you have felt?
He's
If I'm
like
giving or receiving in this movie.
Oh, well, it is called Backdoor for Science.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it for
It's
science.
not. Look at that. See? That's a fan of science.
Right.
All right. By the way, people, let's just scare the shit out of everybody. So there's a super volcano
Oh, shit.
under Yellowstone.
This is
What?
scary.
And it is active
In the US?
and kicking.
What?
It is active.
What?
And
Yeah.
they say, like, if it blows, like, we are covered in ash
We're
and stuff
fucked.
for, like,
We're
ever.
fucked?
Yeah.
The lava
Who's fucked? All of the
Everybody.
US?
Everybody.
Yeah.
The
The
magma
country?
The magma chamber has enough magma in it right now to fill the Grand Canyon
What?
14 times.
Whoa! Whoa!
14
Whoa!
times.
Whoa!
That's a
do they
spicy
measure that?
meatball.
Stop it.
So this is the
Wait,
thing. They always
does
knew
it
that
destroy
there
the
was,
world if it blows up, or just
Probably-
the U.S.,
I don't
or
think
just
it's
the West
world,
Coast?
But it'll. I mean,
It
I
blocks
think
out the
we're
sun for a
fucked.
while, right?
Yeah,
'Cause the
I mean,
ash is...
think about the thing that happened over Iceland where all the planes
Oh,
couldn't
I was
fly
flying
and-
back from London at that point. That was right.
Right.
We were like, we're gonna
And that was
fly
just
out?
a volcano.
Yeah.
That
This
might
is
have
a-
even been a small volcano. This is a fucking super volcano.
Does the
shit.
lava reach us from there if it blows? Or is it just ash and, like, all that crap?
but it might. I mean, if you think about it, it says that it's 240 cubic miles of magma.
Jesus.
Wow.
Cubic miles.
That's a lot of magma.
That is
Magma.
So much magma.
Magma.
It's a magma filled.
This is scary, though.
Magma.
Well, and here's the
Well,
thing. So the science people are saying,
Yes.
look, we don't think it's going to blow up right now. You know, they're like, well, when is it going to blow up? Well, we don't think, we're testing stuff. We don't think. But then they always end with, but it has blown up in the past,
Really?
so it may blow up in the future.
Like it's blowing up during dinosaur times?
I don't know when.
Oh my gosh.
better
Does
get
it
that.
just blow up out of Yosemite? Like out of the geyser?
Oh,
Well, so
yeah.
that's the crazy thing is there's tons of Yosemite has all that. They've always known that there was some shit going on there,
Underneath,
right?
yeah, 'cause there's lots of geysers.
Geothermal shit.
Yeah. Geothermal
But they
shit.
finally
Okay.
figured out how to do a 3D mapping of the chambers underneath.
Jeez.
And that's when they were like, oh, this is great. Oh, and then they found like a little sub chamber and they were like, oh, yeah. And then they were like, hey, there's tubes that go down onto and then they were like, what the fuck is this giant? What?
We're fucked!
Super volcano.
Dude, fuck San Andreas. The next movie is going to be Super Volcano.
Yeah, super volcano.
Yeah.
We really need to get that movie done before the whole world comes.
Yeah.
We should
Let's
tap
make
into
the movie
this.
about the world dying before the world
dies.
I
I think
meant
that's
the
a good
Back Door
idea.
for Science movie.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, we got to give the viewers what they want
Yeah.
before the
Yeah.
Earth goes to hell.
Yeah. We'll have
All right, Alison, I'll
Tom's,
shut up.
Tom's porn name will be Super Volcano.
Oh my god!
Like, it's Backdoor for Science starring Super Volcano. Tom, Super Volcano
best
Crayon.
porn name ever.
Super.
Oh my god!
It is alive and kicking.
My wife made me.
No.
My wife made me a poster once because I used to be a big Transporter fan.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I used to make a joke that I was the Transporter. So she
Oh my
made me
gosh.
put my face on Jason Statham's body and,
and
called it
the
Transporter.
transporter. That's
That's
amazing.
hilarious.
Yeah.
Your poor wife.
I know. I feel bad. I feel for her. Too.
So everybody, shit your pants. Super Volcano.
I thought it was going to be a story about spiders.
Oh God, no!
Oh,
I don't know if I'll ever bring up a story on spiders
I know.
because I don't want
They
to.
suck.
They fucking
Fuck
suck.
you, spiders.
Fuck you, spiders. Go get a job.
Yeah.
Lazy fucks.
Lazy.
Okay, so next story. NASA starts year-long isolation simulation for life on Mars.
No.
So there's speaking
the
of
Martian.
volcano, but literally it is. There's a volcanic area in Hawaii.
Okay.
They've put up this dome.
Yep.
You can see the dome there, Tom. And they put, I think it's 5 people 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
so it's
6,
not complete
7.
isolation.
So it's a biodome?
It's like biodome, yeah.
Yeah, but the whole concept is you can only, if you go outside, you have to be in a spacesuit.
Right.
So the whole thing is they're going to spend a year in there to see how the isolation affects them. Nobody else is there.
Who are these 5 people?
They're like scientists. There's
Yeah,
a
they like work for NASA. Or
yeah.
whatever?
Hold on. There's a French astrobiologist, a German physicist, and 4 Americans: a pilot, an architect, a journalist, and a soil scientist.
Ooh, a journalist.
I like how they probably sold him, like, you guys want to do this experiment? It takes place in Hawaii. They're like, yeah!
First, you're going to be in a dome. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it clear or opaque? Opaque. Okay.
You can't go to the beach unless you're in a spacesuit.
Yeah. You can go outside all you want. Yeah. In a spacesuit. Okay.
Yeah.
Where do we go to the bathroom? Oh, it's a hole in the floor.
First person who dies. First person who dies in that group is definitely the journalist.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah.
It's like, how's everybody's morning? Bang.
Yeah.
All right,
Death.
did everybody blog this evening?
Yeah.
Oh, this girl's gotta go. Fucking journalist. So they said it's the longest experiment of its type.
Okay.
Now they did I believe it's crazy Russians probably did this, where they did Mars 500 project.
Oh yeah, I remember
locked
that.
6 men in a steel tube.
Steel tube.
Yeah, steel tube for 18 months.
What?
Just
Why?
to test out the...
Well, it was Russia because they were like, let's put men in tube.
You don't have to go through winter twice, so
Yeah.
you like.
Why are you letting them walk outside, even in spacesuits? Just put them in tube.
Yeah.
You're like, what? Why are you filtering air? Just put them in tube. Like, I don't know. Why are you putting
I guess
food in there?
that's
Just
the journey.
It's the tube.
It takes 18 months to get to Mars, right?
Hey.
So, or maybe it takes a little longer. But
Yeah,
so
they were
maybe
probably
it's can they survive in the
In the
shuttle?
spaceship. Yeah. Or
Mars.
whatever
Yeah.
it's going to be.
Or the tube that apparently they just blast
yeah.
into space.
How much energy it take to put tube in space? not as much as rocket. Well,
Yeah.
put tube in space.
Well, once we get top down space elevator,
Yeah.
lot cheaper.
Yuri, how's the top-down space elevator? Not so good. Okay.
Yuri's Italian? Not so good.
Yeah, not so good.
Not so good.
Hey, Sergey, can I have my name back? It's a Giuseppe. Whatever, Yuri.
Me, I'm Mario.
It's me, Mario. That's amazing. No wonder it's like it's like Mario. Mario trying to make the space elevator would be a horrible idea because he just keeps stomping on things.
Oh yeah.
He's like, I put up the brick and then I break it with my head. What? Stop doing that.
Mario.
Anyway,
So they're gonna live in that thing for.
by
a
the way, I
year?
finally saw Interstellar.
Oh, what? Thank God.
I did not.
Okay.
You did not? Okay, well, wait.
Thanks.
Hey, by the way,
Yeah.
it's 99 cents to rent on Amazon HD.
Can I borrow 99 cents?
There you
Yep.
go.
All right.
Done.
Boom.
You got one
See
time
it.
for like one more story, maybe.
Perfect. How about
All
a
right.
story about a man putting robots in your pocket?
Oh,
Yeah. What?
hells yeah.
Is that a robot in your pocket, or
That-
are you just happy to see me?
That is. Are you sending a text message via your robot or your phone? Robot.
What's happening right now?
So, there's a roboticist.
Yes, that's you don't have to put that in quotes. That's a real word.
Okay, good.
All right.
I know you're from your BattleBots experience. You're like,
Yeah.
no, those are people.
Those are
okay,
people, yeah.
those are no air
Roboticists,
quotes. That's
yeah.
a thing. Tomataka Takahishi.
Yeah, that sounds
Frenchman.
good.
That
Yeah.
does sound good. French. French. He's a famous Tokyo professor, aims to be the Steve Jobs of robotics.
Yeah.
So his whole concept is we're going out robots totally the wrong way. We should go at
Okay.
robots the way Apple goes after people and their products.
Okay.
What if we create a robot that is basically a product like the iPhone?
Okay.
So he came up with this idea for this little like pocket robot
Yes.
that you talk to like Siri, and it's how you send messages, read your emails,
Is it a
have
phone?
your phone.
Yeah.
Yes, it is a phone. It is a phone, but a robot that works as a phone.
Okay, but what
that
else
you have
does
in your
it
pocket.
do?
It's a robot.
What's the definition of a robot? Something
Yeah,
that like
I don't get it. What are you
rolls
talking
around
about?
and can move itself?
I mean, look, it's a phone with robot.
You're not
ticks.
selling us on it,
I don't.
Alex.
Yeah, this
so the
sounds
whole-
like a phone.
Yeah.
But it's
It
not.
sounds
It's
like
a
I
robot.
could just call the iPhone a robot, and you'd be like, okay.
I mean,
It's got a computer chip in
so
it. It's a robot.
so here it is.
Yeah.
My strategy is buy humanoid-shaped robot smartphones with monthly phone payments in a store instead of buying expensive robots in a robot shop and learning how to fit them into our
So
lives.
basically, just making your iPhone look like a robot.
But it's got. I think it does robot shit. Because like, here's the thing.
What is robot shit?
Well, look. Here.
Okay, that looks like
Doesn't transform.
It's a cute
or
little
nothing?
robot,
Space.
Astro Boy.
Astro Boy. Yeah, it looks like Astro Boy.
So it can dance,
But
it can
that
walk
can't fit in your
around.
pocket.
Okay, I want to see.
This is the
Oh,
robot
what?
he most recently put on
yeah.
the market. So it's going to be like that robot,
Jeez.
but a phone. So think about it as like
That thing's cool,
like
man.
not a hamaji.
Okay,
what
but
the
what
hell
is-
is that? A tokadoki or whatever they're called?
Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi.
What would
so
you
think
do
of it
with
like a
that
Tamagotchi.
robot?
You got to feed
Well,
it.
this robot's just cool. You hang out with it and chat and party. You know what I mean?
Does it,
That'd
does
be
it
very
talk to
lonely,
you?
man.
It does. That's the whole thing. It's like it uses the Siri type response thing
Oh.
to be like, "Hi," you know. It's like
So you
hi.
can still
This is
talk.
weird.
Okay, so you can
So
talk
think
to
about
your
it-
robot, but then you can also be like, "Yo, send Alex and Tom a text message saying I can't do 11 a.m. this Saturday."
Right. And it would be like, "Oh, okay, Allison, thank you so much for your text." Hey, Alex replied. And you'd be like, "What did he say, Bilbo Baggins?"
Go fuck yourself.
And it would be like, "It says go fuck yourself."
Yeah.
It
Bilbo
says,
Baggins. Why would I name my robot Bilbo Baggins?
"Why would you not name your
Small.
robot Bilbo
Because
Baggins?"
Frodo is way cooler.
Well, I just saw the other ones most recently, so that's why it's in my head.
Fine.
Plus, Dildo Baggins, also a great porn name.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
We'll put. I'll write him into the script. Don't worry.
yeah. Sex. Dildo Baggins.
Super volcano.
Super Volcano. Tom Super Volcano. Krajewski.
Science.
Yell
Fade
science. Fade out. Smash cut out.
out. Smash cut.
But yeah, no. So I like the idea of. So his whole concept is, and this is interesting because he said, look, the Japanese concept for robots is always like, if you look at it, are these like cool, nice, friendly, fun robots that you get to hang out with.
Right.
And in America, all the robots rise up and kill everybody. You know what I mean? It was like
Yeah,
Japan's been like,
Terminator.
robots are awesome, and we're like, robots are gonna fucking murder you in your sleep.
Yeah.
Let's make them. Is what we do. It's
Well,
like
and
Yeah.
up until like the mid 90s, 90% of the robots or 100% of the robots that were made were all made by the Department of Defense.
really.
Yeah, because they were all the like that was whoever those were the people spending money on robots. Were the fucking military.
weird, yeah.
So we would make robots that kill people.
Kill
Yeah.
people.
And in Japan, they were like, "This robot wipes my butt." You know what I mean? Like,
What?
this is a robot that folds baby clothes. Like, they just have these cool
I
robots.
don't want a robot to do either of those things.
Well, first off, fold baby clothes would be cool. If you could have a robot that sits in a room, and then when you do your laundry, you put the laundry on the bed, and it's like da da tomo arigato, and then you just like walk
it
in 5 minutes
folded-
later, and all the clothes are folded.
Yeah, if it folded all of my clothes, great. But why the fuck should it just fold baby clothes?
I was thinking because it was small.
Oh, the robot's small?
Yeah, because we were talking about small robots.
Oh.
But I'm just saying,
Fuck it. That
like
small
in
robot
Japan,
is folding my big person
and
clothes
in
too.
Japan they have. So there was another robot that's like a little house robot that like talks to you. It's called like Pixel or Perry. Hold on, let me just find it again.
Perry?
Not Perry. Perry. Here it is. Pepper. I knew it was
Pepper.
something.
You knew it was something.
I knew it was a thing. So robots, So most robots will most likely, in my humble opinion, never be as ubiquitous as smartphones. As frustrating as dealing with computers have been.
Okay.
I don't know why I'm reading this quote.
I don't know
anyway,
why either.
So Pepper.
Yeah, Pepper.
Pepper came out in Japan and
Whoa.
immediately sold out the 1,000 that they made
Ooh.
in like 12 hours.
Okay, cool.
Sheesh. How
And Pepper is a biggin. So she's like this-
pricey?
yeah, see, it's like that.
That's awesome.
It
How
like
mu- how
wanders
much is
around.
Pepper?
I think it was like a couple thousand because it was like it's a
wow.
serious robot.
Ooh, Pepper's kind of
Pepper.
sexy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, what? Yeah, maybe.
We'll put it in the movie.
Actually, Pepper looks like the Twiggy, right?
yeah.
From Buck
Oh, wait.
Rogers. Wasn't it Twiggy?
I think so. I forget.
wow.
Twinkie?
Let's go with Twinkie. I don't know.
I think it was Twiggy. Although that also
You
might be a
guys
model.
are old.
Anyway,
wait.
I don't disagree with you. But
Alex
so
is older.
I love the idea. Thanks, Tom. I'm sorry, your bus just got here. Roll me under it. But I love the idea of having a sort of like instead of just being because I do kind of feel weird talking to Siri. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I when I first got the the iPhone 6, because that was the first one that I had that I actually used Siri. Heather was in the car and I wanted to do something and I pressed the thing and I go, "Hey Siri, remind me when I go home to blah 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 blah." And she was like, "Okay." And then Heather goes, "You know you don't have to say 'Hey Siri.'" And I was like, "Yeah, but why wouldn't I say 'Hey Siri'?"
Yeah.
Like the more I casually talk to Siri, the more I feel like then I'm
Communicating with someone.
anthropomorphizing
Yeah.
this
Yeah.
thing that's really just a Google search without my fingers. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
If she's plugged in, if your phone's plugged in, you can say, "Hey Siri," and that'll activate it automatically. You have to have there's a setting on there, so you can use Hey Siri. You don't have to press the button if you're plugged in.
Oh yeah, that's like the Google. What's the Google one? It's like Hey
Amazon
Google, right,
Echo,
or something like that.
Right? It's Alexia.
Oh no, yeah, the Alexa.
That's
The
that
thing you can just plug
awesome.
into your house, and you're like, order me toilet paper.
And it's like, well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And you're like, thanks. But also, that's really great.
It doesn't
because
fold baby clothes.
It doesn't fold baby. It doesn't even move.
So what does
It's
Pepper
the
do for
laziest
you?
robot.
Yeah.
Just stuff.
It's just like, but what kind of
expensive
stuff?
toy.
Shit, I don't know. Hold
I
on,
need
let me
to
see.
know. I need to know what kind of robots these things are.
45 minutes.
All right,
Oh my God,
all right.
Tom, we need a
By the
robot
way,
to replace Tom.
Pepper can read the your emotion on your face.
Oh.
So it can actually understand and how to respond to you based on how you're actually feeling.
Oh.
So starting this week in Japan, people can buy a talking person-shaped robot that reads your body language and gets sad when you turn the lights off.
Oh.
It's like,
sad,
why
what?
did you turn the lights off on me?
I would. That sounds
Why would
terrible.
you program that?
Yeah.
You may remember Pepper, the 4-foot-tall, 60-pound talking, dancing, joke-telling robot that guesses your users' moods and keeps them company.
Huh.
Pepper, whose software is open source, can be outfitted with over 200 apps that can teach English to kids or
Oh.
keep photo journals.
But can you be like, Pepper, go get me a beer?
Yeah.
Well, it does have arms, but I
tiny
don't
one.
know if the hands... I mean, maybe. I mean, it looks like it should be able to get beer.
That's what I would rather have a robot that followed me around and did my housework for me as opposed to just a robot that kept me from being lonely.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess...
so lonely.
This might sound a little creepsville, but lots of robots are being developed with an emotional companion angle, especially for children and the elderly and hospital patients.
Oh, man, that's depressing me now when I get older.
Yeah.
Without kids.
I mean, if you think about it, it's like
robot.
It's like Teddy Ruxpin. Remember Teddy
I
Ruxpin?
guess you're right. Yeah.
Ruxpin?
Ruxpin.
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 Yeah, totally.
But I like that idea.
That
I
dude
mean,
was awesome.
But there you go. This is like Teddy Ruxpin
Ruxpin.
Ruxpin on
For adults.
fucking heroin
Okay.
or
I'm for
whatever,
it.
an accelerational drug.
Speed.
Cocaine.
Anyway.
Methamphetamine.
All right, that's enough drug talk. Hey,
Hey.
hey.
Did we do it?
We've come to the end of our show. If you'd like to have your email read on the show, like a handful of people do every week.
Except for
send them
Victor.
to-
Victor, you're not allowed to have emails for. You're banned from emails for 2 weeks.
Victor, email me.
Yeah, he's like, hey, Super Volcano, it's Victor. So send them to halfhourhappyhourfans@gmail.com. Also follow us on Twitter at halfhourhappyhr. Also, I'm at Alex Albrecht on Twitter,
I'm Alison Haislip.
at Alison Haislip on Twitter, and at Tom Krajewski.
Yeah, at Tom Krajewski.
Krajewski.
Whatever you want to say.
Yeah, Krajewski
Krajewski.
is how you spell it.
And we'll
Krajewski.
post the cover art competition and please
yeah.
vote.
Yeah, yeah. Next time you hear our voices, you shall be able to go and vote. And we don't know where that
Yay.
URL is, but you will find out later. All right, people, that's it for this week's edition of the Half Hour Happy Hour. I'm Alex Albrecht.
I'm Alison Haislip.
That's Tom Krajewski.
Bye, Tom.
Bye. Bye. Why are we whispering? I don't know. What is Bugs happening?